Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to honor the best renovation construction project over $10 million. Congratulations to Jendoco Construction Corporation, E. Werner Johnson and Bert Hill, and the Carnegie Museum of Natural History, winners in the Renovation Construction over $10 million category for the Dinosaurs in Their Time exhibit. Jendoco Construction was selected as the general contractor for this historic undertaking of creating a new and natural home for the dinosaurs of Pittsburgh. The challenge was to take an interior and exterior space and convert it into a completely interior exhibit space while keeping the museum in operation. Communication and careful planning were of utmost importance for this project due to the historic nature of the structure and exhibits and working within occupied spaces. Jendoco Construction's project team, as well as key subcontractors, interacted with the curators and exhibit designers in such a way that goes above and beyond a normal construction relationship. There were many challenges associated with this project, including access to the project site, maintaining existing operations within the facility during construction, and working around specimens that are hundreds of millions of years old and priceless in nature. After overcoming logistical challenges, Jendoco was able to concentrate on design and craftsmanship. One plan was to salvage and reuse some of the existing balcony railing, but upon removal of the plaster, it was discovered that there were no complete sections that could be utilized for installation at the two open ends. One of Jendoco's subcontractors was able to remove intricate pieces of the railing and hand fabricate the necessary sections. Fine detailed work performed by the artisans provided a seamless extension of the existing railings and utilized the original material. Another area of craftsmanship was demonstrated by one of Jendoco Construction's own employees with the restoration of the original terracotta. This contractor, with a background in art, was able to patch cracks using a dental epoxy and then restore the original look through airbrushing and hand painting the terracotta. This project was targeted to be a LEED Silver level certification. Although daylighting is a significant contributor to energy savings, it is a detriment to sensitive artifacts within the museum. Jendoco Construction, along with the designer, utilized special glass filtering to minimize the impact of ultraviolet rays. The construction team also employed waste recycling, which resulted in more than 90% of the debris being recycled. All sealants, glues, adhesives, and paints were used for their low VOC content and contributed to the protection of the extremely valuable artifacts within the museum. This project was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Jendoco Construction Corporation and the specialty trade contractors. The construction team responded to the challenges and displayed outstanding craftsmanship, which will probably never be fully appreciated by the countless visitors to the museum. But, as Andrew Carnegie once said, do not look for approval except for the consciousness of doing your best. Well done. Again, congratulations to the construction team. Joseph Beck will be presenting the award. Please welcome him, along with the winning construction team representatives.
Good evening, everybody. Dippy the dinosaur finally has a home. Just as I'm sure that Art Rooney Sr.'s spirit somehow permeates this building, Andrew Carnegie's spirit permeated the museum. You could feel it. It was someplace special. But just before I get started, I'd like to take a moment on the part of the judges and myself to recognize a member of Jack's team, somebody who exhibited a lot of patience to work with us judges. John O'Brien really had a great deal of patience. He did an exceptional job of coordinating this, getting us to the right place at the right time, and just getting the information to us and helping us along the way. So with that, I just want to recognize John for the great job that he did. Thank you. This truly was a project that was almost unequal its challenges. A building that was over 100 years old that you were going to renovate. You had a slew of curators. You had your normal cast of characters, owners, architects, subcontractors, but you had other curators there who were historic specialists. This is what their life's all about. They were looking over your shoulders. I had the opportunity to go up there and tour the facility on my own with the vice president of facilities. And he took me around to show the details. But the crowning moment was when I was standing there, a family walked in with some young children. And this young boy, he came around the corner and he looked across this area and he just said, wow. And if you haven't had the opportunity to go up there, please take the opportunity, whether you have children, grandchildren, or just yourself. It's truly something to see, something to be very proud of as part of Pittsburgh. And with that, I'd like to ask John Zhang to come forward for the award.
What was unique about the project was just about all the tradespeople that worked on the project had been through the museum as a young child. So they all had a vested interest in being part of such a unique project and as they said, a once-in-a-lifetime project. Everybody was really concerned of putting their best effort forward because they wanted to be able to tell their children that they were involved with that project because it's such an icon of Pittsburgh. And would like to thank the architects, E. Werner Johnson and Bert Hill, who was the combined, and we all sweated together through that project. The engineers, H.F. Lenz and Atlantic Engineering Services for the structural. The master builder subcontractors. Again, it was really a team effort of everybody pulling this together. And the ones we'd like to recognize are Douglas Powell, Easley and Rivers, PDG, Franco, Flooring Contractors of Pittsburgh, Redstone, Easley and Rivers, and if I mention them, Hanlon Electric. So once again, thanks everybody. It was a pleasure to be part of such an icon of Pittsburgh, and enjoy the rest of the evening.